Hey YouTube world, it's me Evelyn. You have made it to the second part of this video. I will be giving a few tips, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of my insights into international travel and how you can finance your trip. A couple people asked, so here I is. In the video description box, I will provide a link to a series that I did on the SALT blog. It's the blog of American Student Assistance. It's a nonprofit organization that teaches college kids how to get their life and not drown in debt and talks to them about loans. I'm actually a regular writer for them. I have been for like maybe a year or two, but I will put a link in the video description box to the articles that I wrote. Number one, plan. Absolutely nothing about procrastination and international travel go together. If you are a procrastinator to that extent, you will stay your happy butt in your state. You have to be proactive. You have to do your research months and a year in advance. If you even have the inkling of wanting to leave this country and you don't even know where you want to go, start planning now. Put money away. You don't know what the plane ticket gonna be, where you're gonna go, it doesn't matter. Start saving your monies agora, right now. Saving money is difficult, I understand. It takes everybody in different salary positions, different amounts of time to save. Research far in advance for how much that plane ticket is going to cost. Spending money on a Starbucks drink when easily 10 Starbucks drinks, you well on your way to a plane ticket. Like, some habits you just gotta bite the dust. What's more important? Subpar coffee or a vacation to France? You can be drinking French coffee in France with French people, or you can pull through the Starbucks drive-thru. You make the decision. You decide. I'm going to link to Sonia's Travels, one of my favorite channels on YouTube, for quick travel tips. Every single Thursday, she comes at you with a valuable piece of travel information. My biggest tip comes from Doyen. Go to STA Travel.com. If you are under the age of 26, they have different categories. They have student and they have young adults. Young adult is considered 26 and under, and then student, I don't know how they verify you're a student, but you can find cheaper airfare if you fall under that category. I can vouch for this. I found a significantly cheaper, like by hundreds of dollars, cheaper ticket to South Korea than if I went the conventional way, if you like Expedia or Travelocity. Because I procrastinated, and I didn't just go for it, I kind of missed on that because I was flying into like a not a big city. Second biggest piece of advice I can give you is get your travel documents in order ahead of time. Get you a passport, get that well in advance. Once you have the idea to go abroad, get a passport, a visa, anything else you might need in order to exit this realm and enter the next. A passport is like your international identification. If you get stopped by the police in Russia, don't hand them your Texas driver's license. What does that mean? That's nothing. But how did you get here though? Your passport. A visa is your permission to be in a particular country. It's your immigration process. Why are you here? You can have a tourist visa, you can have a student visa, a business visa. There are many different visas. You have to know the requirements for the particular country you're trying to go to. Also, how long that process will take, because there are only so many embassies and like consulates in the United States. For example, when I went to Nigeria, they was trying to make me go to Atlanta. I can't just fly to Atlanta for a visa. You have to like figure out the requirements. If you have to go for a physical interview, they're like, who are you? Where are you going? Where are you going? Who are you meeting there? Right? It's immigration. You're trying to go across borders. So they got some questions. I got my visa the day my flight left. You understand, I throw up under stress. I was vomiting all day. I'm over here trying to get to Nigeria and I don't have a visa yet. I chased the postman around North Austin. Avoid that heartache. You feel what I'm saying? I wept because I didn't think I was gonna get my visa in in time. For South Korea, you don't need a visa for the first 90 days, I think it is. When you get to, immigration in South Korea, they do take your picture and like do a thumbprint or something, but you don't have to like pay for a visa. Next piece of advice is if you are young or if you're about that life, no matter the age, try and stay in a hostel instead of a hotel. Mad cheap, and you can read reviews and see the quality of the place. The hostels that Dorian and I stayed at, she has an apartment, but when we would travel to other parts of South Korea, we had to stay in a hostel, and that place was an awesome facility. Like, it wasn't lavish or anything, but it was cleaner than dorm rooms that I have stayed at. If you've been to University of Texas at Austin and you have walked the floors of Jester Dormitory, if you're staying for long periods of time and you're staying in a house or an apartment or somewhere that has a kitchen, cook! It will always be cheaper. Sometimes you just have to make paschetti. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need to make a pot of paschetti. The next big tip is after a while, you can do all the planning you want. You're just gonna have to press purchase. You're just going to have to do it. Once I bought that ticket, it's done. I'm going. The rest will work itself out. All I can do is put aside enough money and get my life together. You're just gonna have to do it, YouTube. If you wanna travel, you're just gonna have to do it. You can achieve your dreams. It just takes a lot of organization. And at the end of the day, some chutzpah, some testicular fortitude. Next year, 2014, I'm claiming the name of Jesus Christ. Where I'm trying to go, Canada, for Caravana. Whose country I'm gonna represent, I don't know. You want me to be Jamaican? I'll be Jamaican. But you want me to be Bayesian? I'll be Bayesian. I will be whatever you want me to be. Just let me get my midsection right, and it'll be on and popping. I must go back to Kenya. Last time they saw me out there, I was like 14. It's been like a decade since I've seen my family, so where do you want to go in the world? Have you ever traveled? What was it like? Tell me all these things and more in the comments below, and we'll talk. See you on the internet somewhere, bye! Nope, hold on. I also suggest that you watch Kayla's video over on the KG Lifestyle. She gives a lot of great tips for travel. She's been everywhere. Oh my god, would you look at that? I have even provided a free travel planner download in the video description box. You can go ahead and use it to get your life together and get to traveling. That's my bougie Nairobi accent, by the way. Bye for real this time.